I think that we have been silent as community leaders about what's going on. I think the city definitely is in crisis as far as public safety goes, and the departments that deal with this, such as police and bylaw, are definitely in a crisis, even down to animal control. I'm concerned that if we don't get a grasp on this as quickly as we can, that really we're going to be in a situation where we won't be able to function as a city. There's a lot of discussion about this, and I think people need to know exactly what's going on. This is public information. It's being shared with council and with the police board, and I'm really concerned. Definitely our police departments are understaffed, they're overworked, and I'm hearing that they're dropping like flies inside because of this. I mean, we've got officers being knocked unconscious in parks. We've had recently one of the female officers was volunteering walking a dog for animal control. They were assaulted after being off, by the way, I should say, with a head injury a previous time. And then this past week, we've seen that an officer was run over by a person in a stolen car. The concerns that council heard recently is that Vic PD is really running at below minimum staff levels for patrol. We're hearing that officers no longer can work overtime because they're so burned out, so those shifts don't get fulfilled. Sandwich PD was coming in at one time and they were helping to backfill. No longer that's going to happen. And the thing that concerned me the most is when Chief Delmanic told council that right now for priority one calls, and these are like threats to life and assault, domestic assault calls, is 15-minute response time. When you look at priority two calls, that number is even higher. Now, the chief says that this is an unacceptable level. Quite simply, I think that's an understatement. It's downright dangerous. Well, I think the province and the federal government need to find a way to keep dangerous criminals, repeat serial offenders off the street so that the police know their work is being valued. Otherwise, we're going to be left without any hope for improvement. I think that the chief needs to be bold and demand, not come and tentatively ask, but demand what his department needs to turn this around. I think that council needs to increase its advocacy to ensure that we are getting meaningful mental health and addiction supports. And we've also got to voice our concerns. We need to step up and tell council as a city, as a region, look, something needs to be done.